Alright, here we're going to talk about the moon anomalies I found on the moon. I'm going to try and help out and show everyone what I see. So let's begin. So right here I see an Egyptian face. You can see the eyes, the nose, the lips, the chin. It looks like a guy with an Egyptian beard or whatever you call that, the little beard right here. The neck and the ear. That is his face right there. So that's the first one. That's the first anomaly I saw on the moon as well. And during the same take, the same footage, I captured 3 or 4 other things without even having to press pause once. So it was a little bit weird that day. But yeah, I had a friend there with me watching everything. But yeah, as soon as I captured it, I put it up online. I could tell what it was right away. Well, it took a minute, but I figured out what everything was. Anyway, let's begin. So here we see the big hand and the thumbprint right here. Here's the hand and the 2 fingers that represent a divine blessing from a priest or God. Even Jesus does that. So as we can see right here, here's Jesus performing the same thing that we saw on the moon. The hand, the thumb right here. Right here is the wrist. Let me make it bigger for you guys. So yeah, you can do it yourself at home. Just put your hand right here and you can see it. The thumb's extended outward, the index finger and middle finger upward, the ring finger and the pinky finger down. And over here we have the horse and the head and Jesus. We're going to get to that in a little bit, so let's continue. Here you can see the statues. They're very, very big. We'll get to that later as well. And here we see a raven. There's a raven right there, and above it I believe is a UFO, but let's not get to that now. Right now we see the raven. Right here I see Jesus' face. I also see him carrying something, I believe. It looks like he's carrying something. It's a side view. This is his eyes, his nose, his mouth, and it looks like his beard. Over here we can see Leviathan. We'll see a better view of it in a little while. I'm just going through the video that I put up, so it's called Faithful and True Moon Anomalies in Scripture, just so people can see what I'm seeing. Here I see the Great Flood right here, and something is telling other UFOs to go out and do something. I'm not sure what it is, but we'll figure that out later as well. Sorry, let me go back again. Here I see a temple, and I see a tank here. We'll see we'll see a clearer picture in just a moment. All right. Here's the... I don't like saying the word alien. I don't like the word extraterrestrial. It's a man from... It's an ancient astronaut, bro. Ancient astronaut with really long arms, pointing at other triangle UFOs, etc. Here's a temple. This right here is a temple. And as you see right here, you can see a tank. That is a tank. It has a little thing right here, the barrel, and here's the body. I also see wheels where the temple is here. I see a circle here and a circle here. And I'm kind of wondering if the temple is on top of a moving platform. This dark spot that we see here, I believe, is a war, and I believe there was more. There was more to the Bible in this area, but I think some type of war blew stuff up. I'm not sure. I mean, I wasn't there, so it's just a guess. I think we would also see more of Jesus and what he was carrying, etc. Yeah, let's continue. Let me go back again. Here you can see the statues a little bit clearer. There's two of them. There's a guy and a girl. So let me back out here. Maybe you can see a little bit better there. You can see the statues right here. So when I was talking about the flood, we're going to talk about why the flood happened. And it says, within the book we find a story of Enoch, who was the father of Methuselah and grandfather of Noah. He lived for 365 years up to the great flood that wiped out much of the population. Enoch was taken away in a fiery chariot before the great floods, which I think that's why I see triangle UFOs and stuff, by Archangel Michael, who some have interpreted as being extraterrestrial. Could the fiery chariot actually been a spacecraft powered by jet engines? I believe so. Scroll down. You can see the reason why the flood happened was because of these giant beings that used to be on the earth, and they were unnatural and harmful to the human race. So that's why things started over. So continuing where we left off, going back to this video, so we see this person pointing at triangle ships, a temple here that looks like it's on a platform with wheels, a tank with the barrel guarding the temple. We also see Jesus' face here, his statuettes, the raven, and the Leviathan that got killed because you can see the ink bleeding out in the sea. You see the little thing up here that looks like a cloud where Jesus comes out from, right here. It doesn't depict a Leviathan the way we see it on the moon, so that means we got it wrong. Anyway, you can see God striking down the Leviathan. The reason why he killed the Leviathan was Psalm 74:14, "Thou breakest the heads of the Leviathan in pieces, and gavest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness." So he fed all his people by killing the Leviathan. Once we go from the Leviathan, we can see the raven. You can also kind of see a division sign here with the slash, as above, so below. Right here. Division symbol. He's explaining how the upper dot on the division symbol represents God and the lower dot represents man. So yeah, we see that as well over here, kind of. I need to make it more clear. Anyway, we're not really talking about that. We're talking about the raven. So here's a raven, the Leviathan, God that killed him, Jesus' face, his statuettes, the tank, and the temple. I believe it's the Hall of Records, but I could be wrong. I mean, I also see the Great Flood here. You can see it beginning back here a little bit and continues to gain momentum. All this right here is the Great Flood. That black, it's the waves. And the man guy pointing for the UFOs to help everybody and do everything. So after that, we're going to watch a little bit more of the video. The octopus Leviathan looking thing. And the cloud above that killed him. All right, moving on. All right. For the ravens brought him bread and meat in the morning and bread and meat in the evening, and he would drink from the brook. Jesus answered, "Will you lay down your life for me? Truly, truly, I say to you." So you can see that during the time why the raven was so important back then, it was actually helping people to get food. I believe that's Elijah being fed by the ravens. Each day God sent ravens. Each day the ravens brought food to Elijah. Yeah, brought food to Elijah. Thank you, God, Elijah said. God was taking care of him. There's the raven right there. Why it is so important. It also tells us that the birds are not as we're important. We're just important as the birds. So that's how we always have food in our bellies, and so on and so forth. Consider the ravens, for they neither sow nor reap. They have no storeroom, no barn, and yet God feeds them. How much more valuable you are than the birds. Luke 12:24. So, yeah, we also have another one here. And the ravens brought him bread and flesh in the morning, and bread and flesh in the evening, and he drank from the brook. I think that's King James 17:6. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can see why it is important to. Yeah. All right, continuing on. Here you can see Jesus' face. That is his face right there. You can also see the statuettes, the people from Jesus' time. You can see what she's wearing right here. You can kind of see that it's on the moon as well. She's wearing something here. It's a woman. Because to me, she looks slender. She has the slender body. She has something in her hand as well, but I don't know what it is. But that's what it resembles to me. And this looks like a priest over here, or something like that, because she's wearing a really big hat. He's wearing hold on, let me fix that, sorry. He's wearing a really big hat. It's a dude right here, some guy. Looks like a Levitite to me. Levite, a Levite. You can see the hat. These are massive, by the way. So if we see it through a 6-inch telescope, it's massive. Continuing on. Okay, so here, that's the horse's head, right here. These are the legs of the horse. That's the leg right here, the legs, 2 legs, the body. And here we see the division sign again. As above, so below. And what did that say again? As above, so below. That says the upper dot on the division symbol represents God. The lower dot represents man. In my opinion, yeah, it does represent that. You can see right here as well, the horse and his flowing robe. That's what I see here. I see the horse, the flowing robe, and the head and the butt of Jesus. That's what I represent. That's what it represents to me. Let's go a little bit further up. So here it is again. See if I can get a better shot. So here's the horse, the head, the division sign, and the robe of Jesus. And that's a hand again. Remember what I told you? That's a thumbprint right here. That's the 2 fingers up and the 2 fingers down as the divine blessing sign. That right here, what we see. See if I can find another one. Yep, this right here. There's another one. The benediction sign. Anyway, so that's what we see right here on the moon. On the moon. And yeah. I'm not trying to call anybody a liar or anything, but how does a random normal guy in his backyard capture all this on a 6-inch telescope with outdated software? And yeah. I'm just saying, maybe, I don't know. I mean, NASA has a satellite orbiting the moon, taking millions of pictures a day. China has a satellite orbiting the moon. And I feel like something's not being told to us since there's so much chaos and problems in the world right now. I'm pretty sure if this gets let out, a lot of people will, a lot of things will get fixed. A lot of people will feel safe. There was something I was reading about the age of Aquarius, which is right around the corner. That's when Jesus is supposed to return, or that's what it says. maybe he's right around the corner. So keep faith strong. I know people are worrying, but don't worry so much. Yeah, this kind of really helped me a lot. Gave me a lot of strength. So yeah, this is the what I see, and I hope you guys see it too. So yeah, here's the wrist. That's the wrist of the hand. There's the thumb, the index, middle, ring finger, pinky finger. So I'll see if I can make another video about this. If anything else needs more explaining, there are 6 videos that are up. Each video has something. Well, no, there's 6 videos up. The first 2 are. This video is a remake of the first 2 videos I made, and then there's 4 more videos that actually show a lot of different stuff. Yeah, I would take a look at all of them. You know, it's real. It's real. Anyway, good night and God bless.